Or Ferrari 812 Competizione. I've already built the standard kit of this a while back. I think it was last year now. There's a review out on the channel. This is a different car altogether. This is the lightened, tuned, faster, more crazy Competizione. So I think this thing's like 800 odd horsepower, £450,000 to buy or something stupid. 6.5 V12, absolutely mental looking thing. And I'm so glad that the Alpha models released this version because I think this is the better version of the kit. So we've got some really nice box art on the front, really like that. Side profile there and the side profile there as well. So have a look. I've been through this kit before because I always check off all my resin kits to make sure all the parts are here when I receive them. So we'll just get everything out and then we'll go through. Now this kit does have something I am very, very happy to see because I've been prattling on about it for so long. It's nice to see Alpha Model finally listen and do something about it. So we'll move all these to one side and we'll start with the body shell first. So this is absolutely mental looking, this thing. The standard car is absolutely beautiful. This one, with its enclosed rear window, it just looks epically cool. So we've got the floor pan, the interior tub there as well, and the body itself. As always with Alpha models, the resin it's just flawlessly cast. It really is. Very, very nice quality resin. Really nice panel lines. I know one thing, we need to be very careful about chipping them off because they already look like they've been chipped off. Let's have a little look at this. That is not good. Yes, I have potentially 2 chipped off pieces here. Where's the bag that the body came in? And they're not in there. Surprise, surprise. So, yes, we've already got some damage, which is a real shame. Actually, it does look damaged as well. So, yeah, we've got these little bits snapped off here at the side. So, whether I can repair them, I don't know. And if not, I'll just sand them flush because, well, I'm not all that bothered. But, yeah, we do have a little bit of damage there, which is a real, real shame. Yeah, that is a shame to get that. But, no, well, it is what it is. Unfortunate with resin. It is delicate. I'm not excusing it for what it is. So, this is why you should go around check your kits, which I thought I had. And obviously I didn't do as thorough a job as I thought. I'll go for the boxes and the bags in a bit. If it's not in there, that's been packed like that because I keep all little bits of resin. So other than that damage, the body's flawlessly cast. It is absolutely beautifully done. Panel lines are nice. The proportions look correct to me. There's some very nice detail if we skip aside those broken bits there. Other than that, the body is absolutely stunning. It's a really pretty car, this one. I did my other one in like a matte silver. I think it was Silverstone Grigio or something it was. It was absolutely beautiful. This one, yeah, I think I've got a colour in mind for this one already. And I'm looking forward to building this one. This one might be coming up the build list soon. We've got the interior tub there as well. Very nicely cast resin, as per usual. And the floor pan, which has got a little bit of aero on it. But nothing really that spectacular to talk about. So, yeah, a bit of a shame about the broken resin. Yes, that is a shame. But like I say, if we can't fix it, we'll just take it off and sand it smooth. Is anyone going to notice? Probably. Do I care? Not really. So it is what it is. This was a sample model sent to me by Alpha Models for review. So it's just one of those things. I know what'll happen if I contact them because I got it for free. They'll just tell me to repair it because, well, they have in the past. So I won't even bother. If you're a paying customer, I would highly recommend contacting them about any faults with the kits. And if you get stuck, give me a shout because I speak to them quite regularly. So the body's back in there. There's no bits of resin anywhere. And I would have seen those when I checked them off. So unless they're in these bags, I don't think they're going to be anywhere. So wheels we'll go to next. Have a look. So we have a set of wheels in here. We've got 2 sets of tyres. Why would we have 2 sets of tyres? Because at last, Alpha Model have listened and put tyre markings on the tyres, albeit it's reversed. So it does kind of say Michelin, but it doesn't. It's like weird reversed lettering. So I guess that's their way of getting out of like the copyright stuff. But there is raised lettering on those tyres, which is really nice. These wheels are really pretty as well. Very, very nice. Really nicely cast. Little wisps of flash of resin in there. But you can soon get rid of those. Just get a knife or a cocktail stick and just scribe it. It'll come off instantly. So 4 nice wheels in there. They look all the same actually. The back, those might be the back ones, might be a little bit longer. But it's nice to see Alpha Model finally listening and putting the tyre markings on the kits. There are spare tyres in there as well. The actual tyre tread is really nice quality as well. But it'll focus. Probably have to get all the tyres back out. It doesn't. So yeah, the tread is really nice too. Nothing to clean up there. Not sure what's going on with my camera today. It's playing up a little bit. We zoomed in too far. We shouldn't be. Hello, come. There we go. So some nice tread there. Looks really good. So like I say, nice that Alpha's finally listened and started putting tyre markings on the tyres. Like I said, there are other ones. There's no markings on those, so you can pick and choose which one you want to use if you're that way inclined. In here, we've got the rear diffuser, which is a big old beast. We're on the lookout for bits of resin here as well. So we've got this really nice rear diffuser, which thankfully is not damaged. So real nice chunk of resin there, very, very pretty. So yeah, beautiful quality. We've got our steering wheel. One of your modern style steering wheels, very nice again. Beautiful. Then we've got our brake discs. All on there, there'll be resin to go with these. These are some sort of, I'm going to guess they're lights, are they? Intakes? I don't know what the hell they are. We'll look in the instructions in a bit. Then we've got what looks to be a steering column, some sort of snorkel. I have absolutely no idea what these bits are. There's 2 of them though. And then we've got what look like lights. Other things, I've got no idea what they are. Like I said, we'll go through the instructions at the end. And 2 panel things, which again, no idea what they are. But flawlessly cast in resin, as always. Really well done. That rear diffuser is absolutely stunning. Very, very nice. Now, it is going to need carbon, but thankfully, we have carbon in the kit, which is what Alpha Models have been doing with some of their latest kits, which again is another game changer. It really is. Next bag of resin we'll quickly go through is here. So we've got like the front bulkhead that will go in the lower chassis of the car. We've got a rear something or other that will fit in the car somewhere. I don't know where. We've got door cards. So there's 2 of these, obviously. 1 for each door, believe it or not. Again, nicely cast, nice bit of detail on there. We've got the center console. Let me zoom in a touch. There we go. We've got the center console there. Nice bit of detail there on the interior. The other part of the dash and upper and lower, which I assume will fit in there like that. There we go. There's our dashboard. Fits in there like so. Nice looking dashboard. Nice detail on there. We've got 2 more wingery things. So again, we've got to refer to the instructions to figure out where these go. Gonna guess they go on the body somewhere. We've got 4 calipers. Here, we've got 2 odd shaped ones. Very odd shaped, as you can see. But the detail on those is fabulous. They are very, very nice. Really nice. And then the other ones there as well. All looks to be the same, actually. Yeah, very nice detail on those calipers. And what looks to be the bodywork that sits in the top of the bonnet there as well. So again, flawlessly cast resin. Really nice detail there. Great looking parts. Pop those in there like so. And pop that out of the way. We've got 2 more bags in the clear parts to go through. And then all the decals. And there's a lot of decals in this kit. So we've got the seats. Beautiful seats. Look at these. Absolutely stunning things. beautiful. There's the seat bottoms there as well. So that was sitting there like that. Those seats are absolutely beautiful. Nice interior on this. It's going to look very, very smart. I do like those seats. They are very cool. So obviously 2 lots of those. We've got all the hubs for the wheels as well, which you've seen before. We've got a load of other panels here. We don't even pretend to know where they go. There's a whole host of them there. We've got more panels here. Stuff that's snapped off. No idea, but all these loose parts here have all fallen off their pour stubs. Fire extinguisher. It's quite a nice little touch. Yeah, quite a nice little fire extinguisher. Another bit there. Ooh, do you know what that looks like? That looks a little bit like the side of that car, doesn't it? Looks like a little piece that came off. Possibly. We'll have a look later. It does look a bit like it. And then wing mirrors as well. There, nice wing mirrors there. So we'll grab the body and have a quick look and see if that is one of those parts. It certainly looks like it. So it's going to be anyone, it'd be this one. Let me get my tweezers so I can offer it up properly. It'd be good if it is. Oh, it is as well. Look at that. It is that bit. See, this is why I pick up every bit of resin I find in a kit. So I've obviously found that when I've been going through the kit and through the bags, and it has been a little bit of resin that sits in there. So I have a little bit of CA glue. We'll get that back in there. Perfect. So we just need to find the other piece now. So we're going to pop that back in there. This is what I always say in these reviews. If you watch me review these Alpha model kits before, I say if you find any bits of resin, pop them back in the bag, because you never know. Like this, look, that tiny little bit there. You never know what it is. It could be a switch, a lever. It could be anything. There's another piece in there as well. So yeah, maybe we did find them when we opened the box up originally. And yep, there you go. So there's one piece. And that's the biggest side that's missing. The other side's a lot smaller. So hopefully we can find that in one of these bags. But this is why I always say, keep every little bit of resin you find in these kits in the bag. Because you just never, ever know. Right, where's that other little bit of resin? No, there must not have been any. I was seeing things. I think it was the antenna-y thing here. So we've got loads of little, they look like air nozzles for the interior. So there's those. We've got some other things, no idea. Absolutely no idea. Tiny, tiny bits of resin. These will be interior parts. There is lots and lots. Excuse my hands. I've been cleaning out my spray booth today and I'm absolutely filthy from it, even though I wiped my hands down before we started. Like I say, tons of little bits. Tons of little bits. So, yeah, it's a bit disappointing not to find another bit of resin, but at least we got one of them. So we can at least fill that. On the other side, we'll have to use a little bit of artistic license and fill it in. But at least we've got something to follow there. We can see the edge and bring it back. Whereas on that side, it was completely missing. So at least we've got that one. And that one we can fill in our own way. So there you go. It always pays to keep those little bits of resin. I knew I'd have a day where I could be like, ha, see, I told you. I always say keep those bits of resin. Or I might be weird and I might stage that. I might snap my own model just to prove a point. But I'm not that nuts. So, yeah, I didn't do that, honestly. Right. So there's those last bag of bits. The next bag is the clear resin. This is where these kits and my compressor can let me down a little bit. So, yeah, horrible, hazy, nasty bits of resin. I'm just cleaning it with my t-shirt. It's a little bit better, but the clear resin really lets these down. But the quality of the rest of the resin, the clear stuff is crap. It really is a letdown. Seen worse. The Porsche we just did, the 992, was a lot worse. These bits aren't particularly nice either. But I just think for a company that can produce resin of the quality it does, this is a brand spanking new kit. It really needs to up its game. There we go. Look, some more bits broken off. Back in the bag we go. We'll save you for later. Here we go. No idea what that is. We'll go back in the bag. And there we go. There's all the parts gone through, other than the seatbelt buckles, which are in there, and the screws for holding the chassis on, which we're not going to bother going through, if we're honest. We've then got a whole host. Look at these for decal sheets. So we've got your standard decal sheet there of all your different schemes on. So yeah, very, very nice. You've got all the seat backs there in carbon, and it is actually carbon decal. So they're all pre-cut. That makes life so much easier. It really does. They're all there. So there's all different schemes you can do, different colours you can do, everything there. And just these pre-cut decals alone are an absolute lifesaver. I've been there and cut them all out myself before. So very, very nice. And more so is this one. Look at this. There's all the rear diffuser carbon. Absolutely fantastic. Pre-cut. Ready to go. It's still not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do. I would cut that and piece that personally. But everything's there pre-cut. So it just saves a lot of faffing around. There's some decals for the tyres, which could be why they give you those other set of tyres. You can put decals on should you wish. And some wheel markings there as well. So this is a huge win. Yeah, absolute fantastic. Every Alpha Models kit should come with the carbon it requires, because some of it is very, very tricky to do. And it's put me off building a couple of kits. The sheer amount of carbon I've had to sit there and piece together hundreds of parts to get it to get together. So yeah, that is very good to see. And then in here we have all our photo etch and a few decals as well. So there's all our smaller photo etch, seatbelt buckles, Ferrari logos. I'm turning around the right way. There we go. All your seatbelt buckles, prancing horses, yada yada yada, all in there. You've then got these bits, which are some random grills and what have you. I'm going to guess they're interior bits because it's just a couple of each one. The photo etch is very high quality. We've got the seatbelt material, which we don't use. I hate these. I use ribbon on mine. We've got the nice nameplate, which you get with all the Alpha Models kits, brake hubs, paddle shifters, number plates, and so on. Very, very nice. Like I say, real high quality PE with these. And then we have our larger fret with the window surrounds, floor mats, which is a real nice touch. Cross-drilled brake discs, loads of grills, window wipers, so on and so forth. Really, really nice. We've got some metallic badges here. These aren't water slide, these just peel off. So you've got your prancing horses, your Ferrari logos, and your mirrors. And then the clear part here, the clear acetate. No rear window on this one, so you've got one less window to screw up. That's how I look at it anyway. These take a bit of practice to do, but look at my videos on these builds, and I cover and put them in place. So there we go. There's all the bits and bobs. I'm going to pop these back in here. Got the instructions to go through. I say instructions in the loosest sense of the term. They're more of a vague part guide. I wouldn't even call them a build guide. They're not even that. It's just a very vague. Right, here's the bits. Here's where they go. So as you can see, I go through every kit with a highlighter and mark off everything in there, so I know I've got all the parts. So as you can see, a lot of parts of this one. This one is one of these kits that's well worth the money, and the more they bring out, the more they're adding. There's a lot of resin parts. The highest number on there is 87. So you've got 87 resin parts. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 P sets, 2 large decal sets. This one is worth the money all day long, in my opinion. We've got some interior. You can see how detailed the interior is. That's the dashboard alone. Moving on to the seats, onto the rear diffuser and the back window. That's what those bits are. They're for the rear window, of course. Seat belts going in. And then on this one, we've got all the brakes going in place. Decal layout. It's an epic looking car, this thing. And then finally, all the finishing touches. Those ducks, that's where they go. Quack, quack. What on earth is that? 2. Where does that go? Is it glass? Oh yeah, it is. Duh. It's the glass. Oh dear. There we go. That is it. That is everything in the box. It's a shame about the damaged parts. I'm glad we found that larger bit because the smaller one will be definitely easier to repair now with a bit of putty or filler. Probably use Say glue, to be honest. It's easier to work with. It's not excusable to have a kit that costs this much. And I'd hope if you bought the kit, Alpha Models will look after you. Like I say, if you get stuck, drop me a message and I'll have a word with them. A kit of this quality should have no missing or broken parts. And I have seen a few lately that do come with them. I got this kit for free. I don't bullshit. If there's a problem, I'll tell you. They need to help their customers out with the customer base, especially if I'm recommending the kits, to make sure that there's any faults on the kits, they follow up and fix the problem because it's unacceptable if they don't, in my opinion. Overall, those are the broken bits. This kit looks fun. It does look really, really good. I'm gonna go back to me for some final thoughts.